New game. Yeah, this was 10 gigabytes. That means it's probably a lot of shit.
You're on a path in the woods.
Ooh,
and
parallax.
at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Is it me?
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
End of the world? What are you talking about? Holy shit. Okay, thanks for telling me what to do.
Don't mention it. It's all part of the job. You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within. A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says. We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them. Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Who? The hero? My voice? I have a choice and a voice.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Take the blade.
You take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it.
Okay, go to the basement.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
What if she promises me $1 million?
Her voice carries up the stairs.
Who's there?
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if
She
she's
sounds
the one
hot.
in charge down here.
Damn, girl, you need to wash your pussy.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
Hey, I think I'm here to kill you.
Oh, are you now? Why don't you come down and let me take a look at you?
Great job. You gave away the element of surprise. Good luck, hero.
I'm just here to do a job.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement. She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world? Focus on the task at hand.
You weren't kidding when you said you were here to kill me.
Yeah. Steel your nerves and step forward.
You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
Oh? No talking then? Fine. What even makes you think you can kill me? I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it.
Okay.
So, you should just drop it. Best
What?
not
Why
to
would I
risk
do
finding
that?
out what I can do.
No.
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late. End this.
Slay.
You lunge forward without a moment's hesitation. You feel flesh easily give way and look down to see your blade already sinking deep into her heart.
Okay, slay.
Oh. This is it, isn't it? I'm almost embarrassed. I should have seen that coming. But I have to wonder, do you actually believe this was enough to kill me?
Okay, we'll do it again then.
It's like she's convinced she can't die. Yes, even as she lays there dying, she entirely believes herself to be alive and well. But it's over, isn't it? She stopped breathing moments ago, that arrogant look still plastered on her face.
Just stab her a couple more times, cut her head off. Yeah, free head.
But is it over? Really?
It's fast, it's
over?
fun, it's free. It's a free head with a bone saw. He's dead.
Yes, exactly. It's over. With your work done, you make your way back up the stairs, closing the door to the basement behind you. Why do I feel like we've done something terrible? You did kill someone. Greater good or not, something would be very wrong with you if you didn't feel at least a little bad.
I don't feel bad.
But it was for the greater good. One of these days that will sink in and help ease your guilty conscience. But that day isn't today. Let's just get out of here. You open the cabin door, ready to return to a world saved from certain doom.
We did it, Patrick!
A world saved from certain doom isn't what you find. Instead, what you find is nothing at all. Where a lush forest stood mere minutes ago, the only thing in front of you now is the vast emptiness of some place far away. What happened? Everyone is fine. It's just that you and the cabin are now far away from them. Don't worry.
Huh?
You'll be safe here. This is good. Everyone is happy.
Sabine?
You'll be happy.
Okay.
I'm so glad you're keeping an open mind. This is what's best for everyone. Trust me. Time passes. You can't be sure if it's days
I don't trust
or
the narrator.
months or years or even decades. It's all a wonderful, boring blur. You've never been happier.
Yeah, the narrator is weird.
Psst. Hey, we're not just gonna stay here forever, right?
Of course we are. I like it here. Hell no. Do you have any idea how to get us the heck out of here?
I do, but you're probably not going to like it.
I have to kill myself.
The blade. We can use the blade to get out of this. I can hear everything you say, little voice. There's only one thing it would want you to use that blade on, and I'm afraid that thing is you, dear hero. He's right. It's the only way out.
Okay.
Do you hear that? It wants to take this happiness away from you. It wants this wonderful place to end. Do you not? There's more for us to do, and the only way for us to do
Why
it
don't we
is
just
to
jump
take
into the
that
nothingness
blade
and keep
use
falling?
it. Don't you dare.
Yeah, let's do it. Anything to get out of this hell.
Thank you. I made this happy little place for you. Is this not a good enough reward for saving the world? An eternity of bliss? You
Let me
ingrate?
kill myself.
Fine. Whatever. For the first
Oh,
time
giving
since time stopped meaning
sass.
anything, you throw open the door to the basement and walk down the stairs. The princess's body
Oh,
is dust
she's
and
already-
bones, though the blade you used to slay her is still as pristine as the day you first held it.
Calcium. Thing's all
Pick up the
fractured.
blade, you stab yourself, and you die.
Yay!
The end. Nice knowing you.
Yay! The Spectre.
You're on a path in the woods.
Oh.
And at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is
Are we a
princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be
It's
the
not a
end of
loop.
the world.
It's a spiral. But I killed myself. What am I doing here?
I can assure you that you're not dead. And to answer your second question, you're here to slay the princess. I literally told you that a second ago.
But why male models?
If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it.
What
that
is
way.
this? A school for ants?
That's fine. It wasn't very hard to kill her last time. We'll just do it again. Well, if for whatever
watch that
reason
movie
you were
again.
to insist that this has happened before,
God, remember
please
when you
don't
guys tried to
ask.
gaslight me into telling me that one of the models that burned himself in the fire gas station fight wasn't Tarzan, and it was Tarzan? The Tarzan movie with Margot Robbie in it? Proceed to the cabin. Wait, let's assume I'm telling the truth and all this really did happen. Why would I listen to you? Why should I bother doing anything?
Those are two very different questions, but fine. I'll indulge you if that's what it takes to get you moving. Let's say for a moment that this really is the second time you've met me. Or
Is this
at least a
timelines?
version of me. You died last time, which probably only happened because you didn't listen to me. Oh, we listened to you plenty. We slew
Voice of the
princess
cold.
just like you
Oh.
asked us to, and then you locked us away in an empty void for eternity.
It
So
seems
we
like
slew
it's
ourselves
timelines.
too. Well, if you killed yourself, then you weren't listening to me, because I would never want you to do that. Believe it or not, I care about you. And I believe your other question was something along the lines of, oh, what's the point of doing anything? If you're asking that, it sounds to me like you're making the rather dangerous assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any consequences.
Oh, really?
What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. We slew the princess, the world outside the cabin disappeared, we died, and now everyone's right
10
back where they
gigabytes
started.
of voice
That
lines.
sounds pretty consequence-free to me. Yes, but in this purely hypothetical scenario, that begs the
This
question
is
of
a
how you got back.
visual novel.
Did time simply rewind itself, or were you instead transported to a different world entirely? Had you failed to slay the princess, what would have happened to everyone in the place you left? It doesn't matter, because we didn't fail to slay her. And if she's really back, which I doubt, it'll be just as easy
This is a
to do it
book.
again.
This is a choose your own adventure
After
book.
that nasty trick you pulled on us, maybe she's not the only one around here in need of slaying. Just stay focused, will you?
Let's talk about the princess. I want to know more about her.
Just be quick about it.
If anything, the world ended after I slew her. When I tried to leave, everything was gone.
That's a good point. How do we know we didn't have things backwards? Maybe slaying the princess was what ended the world, not the other way round. Yes, maybe this whole thing was a trick to get us to end the world. And now we get to go through the whole charade again.
Charade?
Wholly aware of what's waiting for us at the end.
Charade?
But that's assuming she's alive in that cabin.
Yeah, I'm going to a bookstore
kill
soon.
her.
What kind of book should I get?
After all.
Murder mystery? I do enjoy murder mystery books. I've never read any, but I think I would.
You're going to find her in the cabin. If the princess had actually been slain, you wouldn't be here.
Savage detectives? If I find it, I'll get it. Agatha Christie? If I find it, I'll get it. Wait, is Agatha Christie the... What is
Killing
it?
her will not end the world. I don't know what you think happened to you last time, but it's a load of nonsense.
If I find any
You'll
Agatha
get your happy
Christie's...
ending. I promise.
Hentai Party 2? I don't know if that's a book.
Well, that's exactly what we're afraid of.
Wait, Agatha Christie. Murder on the Orient Express. Hey, I've heard of that one. Wicked House. Damn, this is... Are you guys fucking born in the 1920s? What is this shit? Non-derogatory shit, by the way. Shit as in stuff. Damn, this is some old Johns. You guys are ghosts. Spooky ghosts. Oh, I'm
Really?
a ghost.
Living happily ever after sounds that bad to you. Oh well, there's no use arguing over your masochism. The cabin awaits.
He's one of the best-selling authors of all time. If I see it, I'll probably just go to the murder section and then pick out, whatever. Last time I stabbed her in the heart, she died. How can someone like that end the world?
She just can.
What?
You'll have to trust that what I'm saying is true.
I think maybe she only ends the world when she dies. I don't trust this guy. Who locked her? What is this place?
People locked her in that basement, and I told you what this place is. It's a path in the woods. Don't
Murder on the Orient
overcomplicate
Express is a
things.
movie and a game. Is that where everybody on the train stabbed the guy? When you thought it was like one person, but it's like 12 people? Wait! Well, now I can't read the fucking book, cause I think Shinsha. I don't even know how I know that. I never watched the movie. I don't know. I never watched it. She invented the trope? Oh, for sure. If people locked her away, why couldn't they slay her?
Look, I'm not supposed to say this, but it's because you're special. You're the only person capable of doing this. Call it a prophecy, if that helps, but it's just the way things are.
You're special.
Oh, I didn't know we were special.
And then there were nuns, and then there were none. Oh, also Agatha Christie. She described it as one of the most difficult books for her to write. Okay.
Of course we're special.
Don't Google the original title, and then there were none original title. Agatha! My goodness!
I've told you everything you need to know. Going into more detail will just overcomplicate an otherwise very simple
jeez.
situation and make your job more difficult.
Thanks, Shinsha. Cancel her now. Should I dig up her grave? Piss on her grave?
This is boring. He's clearly not interested in talking. So let's just do as he says. And maybe he'll stop.
Why is he
bothering
capitalized?
us.
Is it because he's a god?
Great. Now, if
That's
you
all.
don't mind, the whole world is waiting with bated
That's
breath
all.
for you to save it from ruin.
Alright, let's go to the cabin. Let's go flirt with the princess.
A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, she
Yeah.
won't.
Let's go. I think I'm
Interior
gonna
of the
go
cabin
flirt
is
with her.
cold.
Hey, that mirror
A
wasn't
soft
there
odor of
before.
dirt permeating the air. Cobwebs flutter in the corners. You can hear wind whistling outside, banging the shutters against the windows. The only furniture of note is an elegant antique table with a pristine blade.
Trans
perched on the
Wizard
edge.
Harriet Porber and the Bad Boy Parasaurolophus by Chuck Tingle. Should I go to a cafe and read Chuck Tingle?
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right. It feels like no one's been here for a long, long time. Like I've been saying, she's dead. We killed her already.
Then why are we here? Approach the mirror.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here.
Unreliable narrator.
What are you talking about? This isn't a wall. It's a mirror. Or at least it'll be a mirror once we wipe off that layer of grime. You reach forward, rub your hand against the
Ew!
cabin.
That's why my
Hope you know
cursor
how
looks like
ridiculous
that.
you are.
You reach forward, rub your hand against the cabin. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now. I'm a
There was a mirror a
furry!
second ago, and now it's gone. Let's not spend much longer worrying over it. Clearly, it's not even important enough to be acknowledged.
This whole cabin's different than last time.
Very different.
Oh, yeah, it looks like shit too.
Maybe that's because you haven't actually been here. I hope this means you'll finally drop that ridiculous second life proposition.
Did I just start?
haven't
Yeah, I
died.
killed her,
You
and
certainly
then
haven't already
I
slain the
turned into a
princess.
ghost. The outside world's gone, and
So focus up.
I'm
What's
not gonna
riding
kill her.
this?
I'm gonna flirt with her. I'm gonna talk to her. Enter the basement.
The door to the basement groans open, revealing an old banister and a creaky
Okay, this is the
wooden
same.
The room below. Nobody's here. Naturally. As much as I appreciate the optimism, you shouldn't be so sure.
I didn't take the dagger. He didn't say
I
anything
guess we'll
about
just
it.
have to go down and see.
Hello?
As you descend the final step, the form of the princess comes into view.
She's dead already.
Skeletal body, lying in a heap on the floor, its wrist still bound to the wall by a thick chain.
Oh.
Okay. She's definitely dead.
What am I doing here then?
It's just like I told you. Before you have a chance to finish your thought, the top of a head appears from underneath the floor.
Hello?
Two deep-set eyes stare up at you, followed by a mischievous
Oh, we can
skeletal
flirt.
grin.
Start flirting, yeah.
And finally, the rest of the body floats up to join the head. Wait, this isn't right. What's going on here?
Hi.
Ghost!
Ghost.
Wow. How absolutely terrifying.
Kind of cunty. Ghost
What's a
GF.
ghost supposed to do to us?
Oh, it's you. Hiya, Keller. I was hoping to see you again. I have some issues with how our last meeting went.
Yeah, sorry about that.
The princess drifts across the room into your orbit, gently running her fingers across your shoulders and down your neck as she circles you.
OHLORD ghosts.
Thanks, Music.
Her touch is cold and ethereal, formless yet real enough that her icy fingertips send shivers dancing across your
She can't be evil. She's cute.
So she
I
has
trust
a
her with
body,
my life.
and she's right there. We could probably grab her and kill her again.
She got a little scar where we
if
stabbed
we
her.
wanted to. We don't even need a blade. She looks fragile enough to me.
She a bad bitch. She got bad bitch friends. Grab her. Wait and see how things play out.
I see you don't have that annoying knife anymore. So, does that mean you regret what you've done? Are
Yeah.
you here to apologize and make nice?
Yeah.
Beg for absolution, maybe?
Yeah.
Because I might be interested in seeing a little begging.
Yeah. Do you want me to die? Do you want me to kill myself to satisfy some sort of sick revenge fantasy? Because I already did, and it wouldn't be hard to do it again. I died too, and I'm not floating around. What happened? After I killed you, it wasn't the woods anymore. After I killed you, this cabin, I want to say it teleported. It wasn't the woods anymore. Time stopped meaning anything. I had to kill myself to escape. I guess I should tell you why I was supposed to kill you. Holy shit. I'm gonna say after I killed you, the cabin teleported, time stopped meaning, I had to kill myself.
You poor thing. That must have been so frightening for you.
Yeah? No?
After everything we've been through, it's nice to see someone finally sympathizing with us. This whole thing's been an ordeal, hasn't it? She doesn't mean it.
It serves you right.
I wasn't that scared.
I was pretty scared too, when you stood there not saying a word with the knife clenched in your fist. But now you know how bad it hurts to get stabbed in the chest.
I don't.
It sounds like you got exactly what you owed.
I wasn't scared though. I wasn't scared! Stop writing that I got owned! I didn't get owned! Don't put it in the papers that I got owned! I didn't get owned! I wasn't! If I knew I'd wind up having to talk to you again, I wouldn't have slain you. Okay. Wait. If you're dead... Wait. What do you want from me?
I just want the same thing I've always wanted. To go home. But this place won't let me go.
I did not get owned!
Not alone. I've tried. Before you came back to me, I explored every inch of this place, even the spaces between the walls. But I never found a way out. I always wound up right back here.
I'll save you, my queen.
Maybe we should just leave. If she can't get out on her own, then why do we have to do anything?
Well, I'm curious about
We could
her.
probably walk out right now and everything will be fine.
No, I'm curious.
Hasn't got out and can't get out are two very different things. It'd be dull anyway. It's more interesting if we make a choice.
I mean,
But you
I want to
can come and go
know.
as you please, can't you? So, let me hitch a ride.
Sure.
After all, you owe me.
I mean, I'm not doing it because I owe you. I'm doing it because I want to know why. What's going on?
Absolutely not. Is she asking if she can possess us? She is.
Can you stop writing
But I hope I
fanfiction
don't
about
need
me
to
shitting
explain why
myself?
You
That's
can't let that happen. It would be catastrophic if she managed to escape this place. And if you let her in, there is very little anyone could do to
well.
stop
I don't
her.
trust the narrator. He has lied to me multiple times. She hasn't lied, so
Would she be able to see us if we went along with it? Now, isn't that an interesting thought? We could finally bring her face to face with him. I wonder.
I mean,
what
I
she
can
would
always
have
kill
to say
myself.
to
It's
the
really
one
not a
who
big
wants
deal.
her dead so badly.
oh yeah, she would see the narrator. The narrator must be some kind of god.
You won't like how things play out if you go down this path.
I'm going down that path. Before I agree to anything, we need to talk about what happens after you leave this place. I was told you to end the world.
And what? You just believed that? You get killed
want more
without
info.
giving it any thought? That's cold.
That's rich coming from her. Every time she touches us, it's like we freeze over. She's right, though, but that's neither here nor
Okay.
there. What's done is done. What we do
Will she
from
be
this
pretty
point forward
again?
is all that matters.
Or we have a ghost
Let's try
bride.
not to let emotion.
I mean, she's still
get
pretty.
over.
Obviously, it was wrong of me to believe that. How could you have ended the world if all it took to kill you was a knife to the heart?
So there really was a last time, and you really did manage to slay her. I
Yeah.
would have liked to think I was the first, but there's no point living in denial. The first, it doesn't matter. The only
Wait,
thing
the
that
hero
matters
doesn't
is
know
this.
we were here already?
Don't underestimate your own capabilities. If you truly managed to slay her last time,
Wait, that means
doesn't
there's
mean she
4
wasn't a
people here.
threat. It means you did
Me,
something heroic.
narrator, hero, and her.
Threats come in all shapes and sizes. A misspoken word could bring about the end of everything
got
just
it
as
right.
much as a
Bingo.
blade or even the mere
Oh yeah, and the
existence of an
cold.
idea.
Who the fuck is the cold? I have no idea.
You were chosen for this job for a reason.
That's right, killer. I'm not a threat to anyone. And even if I was, I'm hardly a threat anymore, wouldn't you say?
Is a ghost of the past? Well, were you gonna end the world? You didn't answer my question. Do you want to end the world?
The only thing I've ever wanted was to leave this place. It's still the only thing I want.
You still didn't answer my question. Even if you don't want to end it, does letting you out mean the world's gonna end?
It does. We're not asking you. We've heard your whole speech already.
I really don't know. I'm not lying to you. I promise. The world doesn't matter. All I remember is that I'm supposed to be there, not here. I'm just supposed to be a part of it. It's home, I think. But what does it mean for anything to end? I ended, but I also
The
didn't.
world ended when I killed her, though. And then I got thrown into another world.
And you ended too. But here you are. And you don't even look any different.
And I'm a scaly.
I'm not so sure endings are real.
What are you gonna do if I help you get out of here?
I don't know. Maybe I'll just fade away. Finally able to rest once I'm free from my unfinished business. Maybe I'll find someone to haunt. Maybe I'll haunt you.
Me?
It's a tough question. asking someone what she's going to do with her life.
The princess leans in close and pauses, the frigid air between you stale and unmoving.
Especially when that someone is dead.
How can you harm me if I'm dead?
She pulls back with a playful giggle.
I don't think most living people could answer that either. Does anyone actually know who they are or what they want?
Yeah. Well, were you gonna end the world?
I don't know. I just wanted to leave.
This is the same. Oh, return. Oh, return to this. Alright, let's go. Wait, where? Let her possess me. Wait. Alright, let's go.
The princess swims through the air in front of you, pausing for a brief moment as her dark-rimmed
I was looking at the other
eyes stare
stuff.
deeply into yours. There's a hunger in her gaze.
You got a hungry gaze.
You're really trying to make it up to me, aren't you? Thanks for being a pal, killer. I mean it.
What are you doing? Don't just let her in. How many times do I have to tell you?
I'm in.
See you soon.
Okay.
She rushes forward and then she's gone. A sharp chill spreads across your body. It starts in your chest, a freezing numbness flowing out from your heart, all the way down your limbs, your mind growing cloudy and confused as it settles over your very soul.
Chills.
I'm not sure I like this. Can we get a do-over?
Shut up, mate. Are we free?
I'm afraid it's too late to stop now. The numbness gives way to a stabbing pain, your muscles twitching and convulsing violently, each involuntary movement causing more waves of agony to ripple across your body. You collapse to the floor, and everything goes dark.
Did I die?
Come on, you. You've got to get up. I know everything feels
Oh, I'm fine. I'm fine.
heavy right now, but we still have to get out of here.
I'm fine. Let's go.
Your
Let's go.
eyes flick back open as you get your bearings.
I'm her
your vision
Uber.
swimming as...
So this is what it's like to be you, huh? Disembodied voice narrating your every move?
So, it doesn't work like that for you? Clearly it doesn't. Or she wouldn't have commented on it.
Oh, so she can hear this right now?
All these shards of broken glass on the floor. Are they also supposed to be you?
Glass?
I'm not a shard of broken glass.
It's okay. You can finish your thought.
I'm a voice? I'm me is what I am. Who cares what we are? We exist.
Dude, who the fuck is
That's
the
all
cold?
that matters.
You don't have to fight. We'll all be out of here soon.
I have too many voices in my head.
No, it matters. What we are matters. If I'm a shard of broken glass, then that raises some questions about certain other voices in
And
it.
I'm British.
I'm clearly the same thing you are.
They're not listening to me. Do they not listen to you either?
No, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about him.
There's too many voices in my
You don't
head.
need to know what I am. You just need to know that I'm different from you. More important.
Thanks, Zuni.
So, you're the one who pulled the strings and made me dead. I can tell you don't belong here. You're barely even there. Like the shape of something left behind.
Oh,
More of a memory than a person.
my previous playthrough.
That's rude.
You're kind of like me, actually.
I'm just going to ignore her. You push yourself off the ground. The princess is nowhere to be seen.
Because I'm in here with all of you. Everybody knows that.
I'm setting the stage. The room
Let me
is empty
RP!
because you made a spiteful, idiotic, and all-round foolish decision.
You don't have to let him get to you. You're better than that. You're starting to make things right.
This is infuriating. Just
Why? Let's just
whatever you
leave.
do, you can't leave this place. It's not too late to fix this. Probably.
Let's leave. Leave.
Your legs,
I'm like Ubering
weary
5
with
people.
the weight of the princess's spectral form and clumsy with the cold that still pervades them, stumble towards the stairs.
I'm just trying to get home. You don't have to act like it's the end of the world.
Where's home?
But that's exactly what you leaving this place is going to be.
You don't know that.
I do. Wait, if she has a home to go back to, doesn't that mean that her leaving won't end the world? It
I want to see what happens. Just step out already.
It could mean that wherever her home is, It's outside of the world. Yeah, but it has to be somewhere, doesn't it? I suppose it's all a matter of perspective. Where does the world
God, just
against
fucking
the
step
backdrop
out.
of the inane conjecture of meaningless little voices, your body continues.
stagger through the open door.
How much you hate her, you aren't doing a whole lot to stop us from leaving this place.
Maybe the bossy one doesn't actually hate me. Maybe he even likes me. Or maybe he just knows that he's been
Can we go
wrong.
outside?
Maybe
Not at all. I'll have you know that I do hate you, and I will continue to hate you for as long as I am able.
Why?
It's just the weight of it all. It's too much for me to do anything other than describe and dictate. And whine. This body wasn't made to hold you and the princess. If you want to renege on your cataclysmically
Okay, can we step out the door? Trudge forward.
You continue slowly to the door, your feet like lead dragging across the floorboards, growing heavier with each step.
we're so close. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Let's see what
If we
happens.
get out of here, I won't even care that you murdered me anymore.
You lift your shaking hand and rest it on the door handle. But you pause before you open it, exhaustion sapping what's left of your will. Was exhaustion really the best you could muster up? Shit. But exhaustion wasn't enough, was it? The handle clicks as you twist it, and then the door groans open. Collapse to the ground, you and the princess, free from the confines of the cabin. As you exhale from the effort, you look up and see. Yes?
Nothing. He's gone. And so
Wait, so
did
everything
else.
is gone? Even if I kill her or don't kill
So
her?
You did slay him after all. He had it coming, I suppose. But what about us? Are we just stuck here in nowhere forever?
I mean, even if I killed her, the
Taking her out
world
of the
still
cabin
ended.
and the end the world. We're still here. Yeah, but that thing you said earlier, are we not part of the world anymore? Are we in some world that exists?
Okay, I've heard enough from these two. Let's see if I can pop out.
Oh, she did pop out. Feel lightness in your chest as a pair of sunken eyes emerge from your body to stare up at you.
I'm out. You actually freed me, didn't you? I'm outside. Thanks for giving me a second chance, killer.
Don't mention it.
I think this was where I meant to be.
She turned into a butthole. You don't get a chance to spawn, something took her away and left something else.
What does that mirror again?
Touch the mirror.
I'm begging you, don't do this.
Touch the mirror. The mirror never scared you
It's
before.
different now. It feels, I don't know, final. Ignore him. You have to look.
I'm gonna look. You approach the mirror.
This doesn't feel right. It feels different. Final. Ignore him. You have to look.
The voices feel small, distant as you approach. Look. Signs as you reach forward, they're gone, but the mirror remains. Time for you to see what's in it. What? What is you? Okay. You're alone in a place that's empty, it's quiet here. Proceed to the cabin. You're at the cabin. Approach her. Hi.
Something finds me in the long quiet and brings me the gift of a fragile vessel.
What are you?
I am solitary lights in an empty city. What are you?
Shut up! What are you? What do you mean?
Thoughts without connection.
Ugh!
A dim and nascent network.
I'm a person.
A person. A set of eyes witnessing from one perspective. I think that you are more like me than you are like a person.
Okay.
We are oceans, reduced to shallow creeks.
Do you know the narrator?
You are the only thing I have ever known. The space we're in is vacant. Nothing comes here but us.
Okay. Am I a hollow knight? The gift of a fragile vessel.
Yes. Nerves and fibers worlds beyond. Perspectives to make my own.
Silk Song?
This one is vaporous. She is a dream for a life she could never have. But that longing has given her so much capacity for kindness. She will make for an understanding.
Maybe you have to
heart.
get all the endings in this game before you can unlock Silk Song.
Do not mourn her. She will finally be able to hold what she never knew.
Do you know the worlds beyond this place?
I know only that they are.
Okay. Attack! Now what? It's probably gonna say something like, now we exist.
Nothing as we are. But I know that there are worlds beyond us, and that we are meant to reach them.
Multiverse! It's a multiverse.
There is no exit, but this vessel is a creature of perception. She can make you forget, if only you believe her to be able to. Bring me more perspectives, so that I may.
Oh, she wants me to bring her more endings.
Perhaps then we will know our freedom.
How many more pieces?
More than you have found, but less than there are to find. I am.
Okay. Okay. If I make her, if I ask her to forget me, she's just gonna, I have to restart. It probably restarts. And what if I don't let you do, aren't you scared I'll find a way to kill you?
I have not lived. I am not afraid to die.
Okay. I was sent to slay the princess to stop her from destroying the world. If I help you, is that what you're gonna do? No, I don't think I think she's making a world.
You ask of things that cannot be done. To destroy is merely to reshape, to remold.
I think you're being semantic. What are you gonna do if I help you?
How can I know? I am flickers in something spark.
Right. And what if I don't let you do this?
Then we will be here forever.
Okay. Okay, make me forget.
She asks that I tell you to remember her. You won't.
Everything goes dark and you die. Yeah, it restarts.
You're on a path in the woods. You're here to slay her.
Have you considered maybe I'm okay with the world ending?
Of course I haven't. Why would I even consider that? Nobody wants the world to end. I mean, maybe some people do, like nihilists or very, very evil people, but surely you're not one of those, right?
Well, let's go. I'm gonna go talk to her
You
and
make
free
your way
her.
up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within. A warning. We're not gonna ignore.
Same dialogue.
The interior of the cabin is the blade. The door, her voice
Hello?
is, don't let it fool.
Hi.
Don't be a stranger. It's been so long since I've had any visitors. Please, come downstairs.
Hi.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess.
Yeah, there's a heavy chain, blah, blah, blah.
She's beautiful. I am begging you to
Hi. Do you think you can get me out of these chains?
Sure.
You're only making this more difficult.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're making a huge mistake.
Shut up, narrator.
No, you're doing the right thing.
These bean curds.
You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs. Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess
Oh yeah,
away
she does sound different.
intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just
From the first
left
encounter.
her chains somewhere in the cabin.
I'm gonna check upstairs. Maybe there's something lying around there.
Okay. I'll be here. Good luck.
You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut. Is someone else here?
What the hell? By the
You
door.
try the door, but it's locked from the outside.
Uh-oh. Return. Hey,
Your
let me out of
shouts
here.
plead. You're here to slay the...
Okay, return to the bottom then.
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. Easier for everyone.
He said I didn't take the
I
blade.
heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
Who's they? I
There's
didn't
a
see
slight
anybody.
panic rising in the princess's voice.
If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here together.
She barely hesitates before raising her arm to her mouth, her teeth tearing through her limb with the determination of a trapped wolf. As she rips her flesh from her bone, the
Damn,
sound comes from behind you. The clang of
Okay.
bouncing metal. It's the blade from upstairs. You're not sure how it made its way down here, but if there's a time
Grilled
to
dinner.
strike, it's now. Or we could use it to free her. You won't like what...
Free her.
Fine. Against your better judgment, you place the blade against the ragged, self-inflicted wound on the princess's arm, just above the unyielding
She did
chain
eight.
binding her to this place. You cut into her flesh. The blade is sharp. and
Damn,
it takes
she's
little
chilling.
effort to
She
crack
doesn't
through
even
the bone
care.
of Her arm. Her limb falls to the ground, and the heavy chains follow suit.
She ate that for real,
She
for
didn't
real.
so much as utter a sound through the whole ordeal. No. She smiles softly as her gaze meets yours, blood from her wounded arm dripping rhythmically to the ground. How is she still smiling after everything?
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
I agree. Let's go.
No, we won't have any of that. The
What?
stakes are too high. You can't
Shut
just let
up,
her escape
narrator.
into
This
the
guy's a
world.
bitch.
No, I can't just let her escape into the world. As the princess approaches
What?
the bottom stair,
No!
your body steps forward and raises the blade. Wait, this isn't fair. You can't just do that.
Asshole!
Watch me.
What are you doing?
It's not me! It's not me! No! Warn her.
Stop that.
Something's come over you, hasn't it? You know you don't have to do this, right?
Your body lunges
No!
forward, the blade held low, ready
I
to
wa-
sink
I-
into her heart.
And that wasn't me!
But the princess dodges,
Oh.
stumbling back against the wall before the blade has a chance to connect.
Critical dodge.
Stop it. Stop trying to resist me. I'm trying to get you out of here alive.
I don't care if I die. Resist!
The blade. Move the blade.
Bob and
As your body
weave.
remains frozen in stubborn resistance, the princess takes a cautious step forward.
We both know this isn't you.
It's true, it's not.
She nervously reaches towards you and takes the blade from your infuriatingly rigid hands.
Wait, is she gonna kill me?
are you
I wanted to
doing?
see what's going on though.
I'm sorry. I'll try to be quick.
Okay, well then, I mean, there's
She
not a lot
plunges
I
it
could
into
do.
your chest, tearing through flesh and sinew.
I wanted to see what's
Is
up.
Agony. But you aren't dead yet.
Oh no! I'm so sorry.
Stay strong. We can tough it out until it's done. For her sake.
Is she armed or unarmed?
For her sake.
She's armed
Don't you
and
start
legged.
pretending that dying a painful death is some sort of heroic gesture.
The two of you literally doomed everyone.
Whatever. She sinks the blade into
You
your
feel every
chest
inch of burning
again
pain.
and again.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
She's just a girl. She's just a girl.
She doesn't know how to use a knife, does she? Apparently not. Though it doesn't matter how sloppy her
It won't be
knife
long
work is,
before you
does
bleed
it?
out.
I'm so sorry.
With one last thrust of the knife, your legs give out beneath you.
And she stares
You
down
collapse
at
to the
you.
floor. It can't just end like this, right? Oh, that's rich coming from you. As much as I'd prefer for things to have gone
Yeah, the
differently,
narrator's such a
I can't deny the
bitch.
reality of what's happened. The two of you made your choice. It's over. Everything goes dark. And you die.
I wanted to free her though. Stop skipping? I fucking summarize what I skip. You read slower than
You're
a
on
second
path
grader.
in the woods. And at the end of that path is a cabin.
Wait, so if I don't choose to kill her, the narrator just makes me kill her anyways?
Mom, daph pirate.
No.
Oh, don't you start grandstanding about morals. The fate of the world is at risk right now, and the life of a mere princess shouldn't stop you from saving
Thanks,
us all.
Ghost King.
If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. Yes, he didn't approve
Smitten?
of us last time, did he? If we're going to save our beloved, we'll
I'm
have
a
to be
white knight
sneaky
now.
about it. Our beloved? Yes, you'll have to be very sneaky about your intentions if you're going to try and save the princess. Ah, so all of the cards are on the table. Then you should know that we and the princess
I don't
are
like
in
this
love,
guy.
and the four of us will be
you
foiling
tried
any
sexy
and
timing
all
her
assassination attempts you've got in the works. We'll see about that. Whatever you do, just be sure to ignore him specifically. It sounds like he's the sort who'd sacrifice the whole world for a peck on the cheek. What can I say?
Hey, I don't
A
like
world
this guy.
without love is a world that isn't worth saving.
Turn around and leave.
Are we running away? What are you doing? We have to save her. Seriously? You're just going to turn around and leave?
Yeah.
Do you even
I don't
know
really
where
want
you're
to.
going?
I don't like that guy in my voice in my head right now. Quietly continue down the path away from the cabin.
Fine. I suppose you just quietly continue down the path away from the cabin. That's strange.
What the fuck?
It looks like this path also leads to the cabin.
Leave.
You're really keen on wasting everyone's time, aren't you? It's remarkably selfish, if you ask me.
If you don't do your job, everyone dies. Like
dies
dies forever. God, you guys read so slow.
Your job, fine. You turn around and trek back down the path you came.
Wait, something isn't right. Can you still hear me? You're supposed to wind up back at the cabin again. But everything is getting...
Oh, bye-bye.
What's going on? Where are we?
Oh, it happens no matter what. Kill or don't kill her. The world gets
I don't
eaten.
like this one bit. There's not a single damsel in sight. I'm done.
Everything turns into hair. Okay, you have to do it.
In the woods. And at the end of that path.
Okay,
is a
interesting
cabin.
game. I'm a little bored though. It's okay. I'll probably play it off stream as a little bedtime story, honestly. I don't think it's a good stream game.